All right, we are recording. Welcome everybody. Tuesday night Zoom call, post-convention chat to talk about all things convention, all things going on, all the excitement. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces who were like dancing up with me at the silent disco on the call. I'm calling out my mother-in-law. She was partying it up too. She was having a good time there. So much fun at convention. I think almost everybody on this call was at convention, just about. It was so much fun, so many amazing announcements. I love that they announced Active right off the bat, because that means that we got to get it right away and create FOMO and try it out. Who is obsessed with the new Active? Raise your hands, give me some hearts. I don't know how you could do that on here, but okay, everybody, I know it is so good. First I tried it in lean, which was really good with the vanilla lean, but my favorite is with my hunger control and my Active mixed together. Today I made two, so I made like half a packet in each. That way it can last longer, because I feel like it doesn't last long enough. I'm like that obsessed with it. So when you guys are sharing, if you're loving it that way, definitely share on social media that way, because your teams are going to see that it's not just a standalone product, that you still want to take Slim, right? Slim has so many amazing benefits, but we want to incorporate the new Active in it too, because it is so amazing for energy and clarity and focus. I feel like the OG Slim is kind of back with the results, right? Does anybody else kind of feel that way? Like it feels a little bit like a little more pep in your step with this. So anyway, so that is out. Talk it up with your teams. The combo packs, a lot of people are like, why is it Ease and Mega X? Because those are for reducing inflammation in the body, and that's what Active does too. It's great for recovery. It's great for pre-workout. So that's why those combos are the way they are. Plus, they didn't want people just to buy the Active right out the gate. So I thank them for that, because some people may come back and just want the Active again, where it's great with the other products as well. So, okay. So good. Talk it up with your teams. If you're sending out samples, this is what I'm doing. Just a suggestion. If you can, awesome. If not, no big deal. But if you are sending out samples, I'm sending it with a packet of Pink Drink too, telling them to mix it up, because if they're like, oh my gosh, I love it, because they're going to feel the results instantly. Hopefully they're buying both of those together and not just like, oh, I'm going to try the Active for, what is it, like $30 or something, right? So if you're, or like some inactive ambassadors, if you're trying to, let them know about this, maybe slipping them one of those with it to get them back in the game and back to ordering their 100 PB. Plus it's good. Like I'm not just trying to, push it on them to push it on him. It's an amazing combination, and it's like the best of both worlds, with energy, balancing blood sugars, controlled hunger, cravings, all those things. So I love that that was announced at convention. Mexico was announced at convention. I was praying that this was coming. We have a huge market for that, especially in Southern California. So excited. So this is in 2020, you guys. Yes, we announced it that it's coming, but that was just the announcement to let us know to prep and get ready, because it is coming. Same with Canada, and I'll show you, it doesn't just happen overnight. There are some, we had to go through Canada Health. I don't know if it's Mexico Health, how that works, but there is still processes to get that going, but they want to kind of prep us and let us know, hey, it's coming, get connected, because it will be here in 2020. So more information will be coming. I know some of you went to the international meeting, so maybe you got more info. If you did and you want to talk, comment, and we can call on you in a little bit. And then Nashville, you guys, who is pumped for Nashville? I see smiles right now. I am so freaking out excited. I think they announced it early because they know people are going to want to be there. I'm putting money away every paycheck for this, because it's going to be an expense to get there. But I think it's definitely going to be worth it, you guys. It's not like at a hotel, it's at a convention center. So if you have not registered yet, I don't know why, but I have a really strong feeling it will sell out. Like I have that feeling, it'll probably sell out in Vegas, but Nashville, I know it will sell out. Everybody wants to be in Nashville because it's fun. And that's why they did this so much earlier for us. So if you have not registered, I would definitely register at least by July 15th, payday again, because it's the only $89, and you can get your money back by May 15th of next year if for some reason you can't go. But don't miss out, because I know it'll sell out. Like, I mark my words. So excited for that. So there's surrounding hotels, and Plexus has them blocked. So you're probably trying to book them online and like, oh my gosh, they're blocked. I would call, because it's a Plexus rate. I don't think all the hotels are sold out already. Maybe people are really excited. But for myself, I'm looking at Airbnbs. You can't book an Airbnb for June yet. It only goes up to May. So that's something I'm going to do next month. I'm going to look into that. I've been talking to some other people. We're going to try to coordinate. I don't know how to do that. But coordinate where maybe we could all be in like the same area of Nashville, because I love that we got to get together quite a bit in my hotel room and spend quality time together, not be all over the map, literally in Nashville. So more information to come for that, but just kind of letting you guys know what I'm personally going to do. I'm probably going to get an Airbnb. And we still have the Sign 3 this month, and you get either your choice of hemp, which on the Plexus community support page today, there was 2 videos from Ame Darling explaining the hemp. I didn't know you put it under your tongue, so I'm learning with you guys. I've never really used it. And then Emily Gibson spoke as well on her experience with the hemp. So you can either choose hemp once you sign 3 by the end of this month, or you get to choose active, which I know everybody's loving active. The reason that they're kind of giving us like a preview of hemp is because they are going to launch it most likely at Leaders Retreat. They said in the fall. Usually they launch a product at Leaders Retreat. And they want testimonies to go along with it, right? So that when we launch it, it's like, hey, it does this, this, and that, it's done all of this. So they want to start building our belief into it now, because it is a new avenue that we're kind of experiencing, and not many people, and myself included, are not familiar with hemp. So if you are familiar with hemp and you want to, go live on the team page and educate us a little bit, please let me know. So who's committed to signing 3 this month? Raise your hands. We still have 5 days. So much can happen in 5 days. I've seen you guys bust it out at the end of the month, end of contest, end of Leaders Retreat. I know you can do it. Let's sign 3. Let's all earn our free product. That's such an amazing thing. Let me just see. So we have a couple speakers tonight, or guests, that are going to talk and just share their experiences about convention. So Sherry Gaeta, this was her very first convention. It was her last week of school. She's a teacher, and she missed her flight. But she flew in Tuesday, flew out Friday morning, and she made it happen. She wasn't making excuses. She's like, I will be there. I want to be, I want to learn. I want to grow. She knew how important convention is, because leaders are born at convention, right? It was such an amazing convention. And so she's just going to kind of share her takeaways as a first timer about what she took away from convention. So go ahead, friend.
All right. Can you hear me? All right. Gosh, there's so much. And being that I think most of you were there, I'm kind of preaching to the choir, but it was incredible. I would say I made some notes. The speakers were incredible. Bob Heilig, and it was like hearing Andrea because you do him justice so well in teaching and training our team with what you've learned from him. So just changing habits, all the mindset, small actions plus repeated daily activities, massive results, just all the quotes. I wrote down, I was taking pictures, so good. Mel Robbins was amazing. And you had shared with us, I think, Andrea, about the 5-second rule, or with me. And I've been using it every day since. It's incredible. And I'm definitely going to be listening to her book. My girlfriend, who's in another business, was like, you've got to listen to her book. So I'm going to do that. So just in those moments of hesitation, and it's so much more than just in our business. that we use that strategy. Just emotionally, I had a little moment with a friend issue that just like reared its head again yesterday, and I was like 5 4 3 2 1 and ran through it, and it's just so helpful and so practical. So if you don't know about that, reach out and ask somebody, because it's awesome. The stories were so incredible, just hearing from our diamonds with their stories, their testimonies, so inspirational. Getting to see people that, you know, I've only seen online, and getting to see them in person was a real treat. Getting to see our jewels, like Andrea and Cheryl and Bridget and people that, you know, we follow online, seeing them get recognized just pumped me up so much. I was like, I want to see my leaders up there. I want to see them getting recognized. And that was kind of getting emotional about it. I don't know. It just, it struck me really hard. And it was a beautiful thing to just get to see that in action. I know just in all the recognition that our team does for us, and Andrea and Cheryl, what you do for our teams, but seeing our company do it on just that large scale was just a beautiful thing. So that was incredible. All the training, Jen, I can't remember how to say her name, but our sales training was off the hook. Like, that was so motivating and so practical. The send, share, and invite, and then just expanding it even more. If you did not see that or you were not there, please look it up, check it out. It is awesome. The team bonding, just being together, was so much fun, and kind of enhancing like relationships that we've already made through team events. I treasure that beginning of my time here when Andrea lived here in California, and those team meetings at her home built my belief so much. So I encourage you to do that with your teams and wherever you are. And then those same relationships we've been able to just build on at convention. And so it was so much fun. Let's see what else. The parties, the dancing, they definitely splurge and go big. And that was super fun. Like Andrea mentioned, the silent disco was probably my favorite out of all the events. It's like mom prom. I haven't danced so much since probably high school. So, and I love to dance. And I was like, when else do you get an opportunity to do that in a healthy environment? So, in a safe environment. So that was super fun. Yes. And just the team building, even within hanging out in Andrea's hotel room, we kind of packed it in there. And that was super fun, getting to see each other, and even doing a little bit, even though we didn't have a ton of downtime, just having time to strategize, share ideas with each other. It just builds more belief in us. It builds excitement. So I loved those times too. Let's see. I loved seeing like Brooke Hemingway. I've been following her story, and she's just grown and blossomed so much in this last year. I mean, it's just incredible. And then to see her share her message from the stage was just phenomenal. So I can't say enough. I mean, it was awesome. It was incredible. It was definitely well worth my sacrifice. Although I will tell you, I did miss my flight, and I should have listened to Andrea and Misha and left earlier. But I left everybody at the concert, and I was crying all the way out. And I have many friendships, but I don't know, there was just something so unique and special. So thank you.
Oh, I love you. And so would you say everybody should be in Nashville in 2020?
For sure.
Okay.
It's going to be a big expense for our family, but we're going to figure it out, because I really would like my husband to go. We're kind of trying to I don't know. We have a lot to figure out, but I'm sure it's going to be off the Richter scale. I love music, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do with entertainment. That's going to be awesome. So anyway, yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yes.
So a couple things I took away was motivation, growth, inspiring, bonding, not strategies, how to grow your paycheck, like sell, sell, sell. It was like inspiring, motivation, grow as a person. And that's what our company's all about. And so my mother-in-law's been a couple years now. Was this your third convention, Tanya? Yeah, Vegas, Orlando, Vegas. Okay, so she's just going to share her takeaways as a third time attendee, just to kind of see the difference and the same similarities too, of just kind of what you took away from convention.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. What I took away was, first of all, it was amazing. My first convention, I was a little bit hesitant about all the stuff, all the things. And I think when I went to my first convention, I was totally convinced. But I had people on my team that I know they've been watching me for a while and they were not completely convinced. But a couple of them even went with us. But once they saw the convention, they were just blown away. I mean, how could you not be? But, and they were two men in our family. You know who they are. they were hardcore, right? Yeah. But they're totally in now, so that's pretty exciting. But it's just, there's something about the unity of this, because as you know, I've been doing real estate for 20 years, and there's a lot of cutthroat. So this is a whole different monster. I shouldn't even call it a monster, but you just don't have the cutthroat in this. You could feel the love from people. You just build these really close relationships, and you just want it for everybody, because you know how good it makes you feel. You can't help but share. So for me, I have such a deep passion for single parenting, or a mother that has to go and work that doesn't want to, because I know there's a lot of mothers that love to work outside of the home, but I had to do it for so long. And this is an opportunity. I just want to shake people and tell them, you got to do this. Kind of like you wanted to shake me probably for 18 months, right? But it's just amazing. The company's amazing. As far as it being my third convention, I actually almost didn't go because it was a stretch for me this time. But I was like, I just had to go because it was that important to me. But as far as coming back, trying to come down, I feel like I was on such a high, just with all the love and the friends. It's like coming back to reality was like, oh, I can't unwind yet, and I'm just sharing with everybody like crazy, but people are believing me now because they're seeing it more, and just people are excited. And this, opening up in Mexico was huge, because I have a couple ambassadors that, they have a lot of connections in Mexico. So when I told them that, they're just on the phones making their calls too. But I just wish it was happening today. Yeah, but it's just, yeah, I know, but it's just, and the thing about getting to go on vacation every year with all my kids is pretty awesome too. So now that we got the last one on board, so everybody's excited to go to Nashville next year. And I just can't say enough of how great this is. And a lot of people they just don't understand, and I didn't, so I get it. So it's kind of like you taught me, just be patient with people, because, and who thought you would be teaching me? I was supposed to teach you. But I'm grateful, and I'm just so happy that you got involved in this when you did. And I never, ever, ever dreamed that it would turn out to be something like this. I just wanted you to be a stay-home mom and not have to work. So, when you pray, don't hold God in a box, because he'll blow that box up. Boy, did he ever, right? But I just can't stress enough that if you have a team, get them to convention. It's that important, because it will change their belief, it will change their mind, and it will, for some people, give them life. Because some, a lot of people, you see them on Facebook, but you don't really know their life. And it's sad. A lot of people are very sad, but with this, it gives you life again, and hope, and all the things that go with it. So I just can't say enough about it. And I'm just,
I love that.
yeah, I'm just so happy for all of everyone that's in it, and all of our family. So
Awesome. I love that takeaway. I love the community, right? Like she
yeah,
said, so many people are sad, depression, anxiety, not having friends, like true life friends, where you just feel like that positive energy, who support you and want it for you.
yeah,
Like you said, it's a cutthroat world, right? Like people don't want you to be happy, but with our peeps, we're just like, I want it for you. I want it for you. Like Sherry texted me, she's like, we're getting you on stage next year. And I just started bawling at convention. I'm like, my gosh, like it's just so beautiful, this community. So this wasn't what this call was about, but thank you guys. So beautiful. And Tanya's touched on something too. Get your men to convention. You guys, Sherry, get your husband to convention. You don't have to keep building his belief. He will get it built for him. The Metaplexus meetings, just the community and seeing everything. Just hearing my brother-in-law and probably my future brother-in-law talking, just like, wow, I didn't realize, and I didn't notice this and that. They're not going to listen to us, right? We're their
right,
wives, their sisters, we're nobody. But when they come and see it, and they're all in. We need that support. We need our husbands to support us and be right alongside with us, because they could do this business with us too. Double diamonds, all double diamond families, right? We can all do this together. So I absolutely love that. Thank you both for sharing. Okay, so we have new active. We've gotten lean, like around, I don't even know, Christmas, the new lean, the vanilla and chocolate. We have slim. And so Cheryl was talking today. We were on a Jewel call, and we were just talking about, hey, like a slim and active trial pack. And then she was like, well, she stepped it up a notch and was talking about lean, active, and slim. So she has some amazing ideas for July. We want to kind of just throw them out there, get your guys' like thoughts and feedback. We don't know what the trial packs are going to be for active yet. So this is just kind of a preliminary, let's prep for July type of thing. So I'm going to let Miss Cheryl come on down and chat for a few minutes.
Girlfriend, y'all are gonna try to make me cry. Gosh. I love hearing the perspectives of convention from someone like first timers, because that's how I felt the first time I went, and I cannot believe that this convention was like, it blew those out of the water. Even looking back, like how do they get better and better every year? It's crazy. It was incredible. So yeah, I'm still high from it. So, but talking about sample packs. So we don't know what they're going to come out with on July 1st as far as the active, and if they're going to give us that 3-day trial, 7-day trial, or any sample packs at all. We really don't know what's coming. We know they're going to sell it individually in July, but we don't know as far as like trial packs goes. So I don't know about you guys, but giving out samples all the time gets a little bit costly. And when people don't pay for samples, I feel like they don't put value in it, and it ends up sitting on the counter or the shelf, or they forget to take it. And then they don't understand, that came out of our pocket to give them that sample. So I was thinking of a way, like, how can we have people pay for samples, which I follow other companies to see how they do their sample packs. And a lot of them charge money for trials and samples of things. And I don't think that's a big issue to do that. So we were trying to figure out like what could be in a sample pack, what could we put together, based on what we have as far as products. And actually Mary Dykstra, I don't know if she's on, I can't see everybody, but she calculated the numbers out for me so that it made sense. So thank you for that. but I was thinking to do a 3-day trial pack that included 3 slims, 3 actives, and then 3 leans of choice, which I would give them at least one of the vanilla. If they want all chocolate, I would say, I want to give you one vanilla, because I want you to try mixing the active in with it one of the days, because we really want them to have the concept in their head of having active with something else, like Andrea was saying, paired with something. We don't want them just logging in and buying 2 bags of active and not hitting 100 PV, right? Plus, we don't want them missing the benefits of the lean shakes, what they offer and what the Pink Drink offers. So getting them to have all 3 of those in their hands at once, because we know they're going to feel the active, right? We know they're going to love it. So if they get all 3 together and they do 3 days of it, they're going to be like, I love these products. I feel amazing on these products. How do I get these products? And the welcome packs that they have right now with active happen to have, well, the $1.99 pack happens to have, you know, the Pink Drink and lean shakes with it too. So this kind of goes hand in hand with what the welcome packs are right now, or even the 99 pack that has the Pink Drink and the active, and it has ease with it. So that would be an easy transition, because what we're thinking is, and if you guys can duplicate this with your own teams or have your own events for this or groups. We have it in for our team, we have a little Wellness Wednesday page that we're going to have it in. And I think Andrea might be doing it in the VIP at the same time as well, so that we're all kind of on the same page, so it's not confusing. But what we're thinking is kind of piggybacking off of, oh my gosh,
Brooke, anyway, Emily Gibson.
Emily Gibson. I was gonna say Emily Hemingway or something. So they do like a 3-day sample thing, but what Emily gives the products away, and I was like, okay, I can't be giving that much away, and I don't know about you guys, but that can get a little bit costly. So what we were thinking is, if we do that 3-day trial pack of everything and we pre-purchase the products and then send out 3 of everything to somebody, it would cost us roughly around $21 for those 3. So we could charge $25 to help cover the cost of tax, shipping, and like shipping it out to them. So if you guys don't get your envelopes on Amazon yet, you can get the mailers on there for cheap. And then you could throw those all in a mailer and send them out to people through the post office, or the cheapest way you can do it. But basically, we would be kind of breaking even with our sample packs. And this would put people, we'd plug them into something. So they'd have either a challenge going, or there would be an event or something going on. We want to do 2 of them in July, one around the 2nd week and one around the 4th week. So we get them plugged in. So whenever they're kind of ready for it, I mean, you can time it out, making it duplicatable. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. So, and I was looking at it as far as buying it up front. I know that some people can't afford to do that. So that's why we're waiting for July 1st to see what the options are from corporate, because now if corporate gives those 3-day sample packs of the active and the 3-day of the slim, which I think they already have in the sample, they might be in the trial. I'll have to look at samples, but basically if you couldn't afford to put it up front, you could just give someone your link and say, hey, go straight to the samples, grab 3 of these, throw them in your cart, 3 of those, throw them in your cart, boom, they'd get it shipped right to them, and we could do it that way. And that way there's no upfront cost. But I wanted to make sure we were all kind of on the same page with it, and we were all kind of doing the same thing, and that it would be roughly the same cost. Because I'd hate for someone to go, well, I can get a 3-day from her for $25, but if I go to your link, it costs $28, or, you know, whatever it is. So we're waiting to kind of put this out there until we have it really finalized. But I wanted to give you guys like a heads up and a mindset thing of what an option is for us for 3 days. And I think 3 days is a really great option with the active, because they are going to feel it. I know we struggle with Pink Drink. Sometimes even a week is not enough on Pink Drink for people. And we're like, okay, but it's detoxing, it's doing this and that. We get that active in there. You guys, you know, they feel it that first day. They are going to feel it, and they're going to know something's going on. And so this is an opportunity we have to really harness the power of these samples and get them in hands and get them on a page where now they're learning about the products, learning about what they're doing, getting some testimonies, and then seeing welcome packs. So we're kind of basically filtering them right in to signing up with a welcome pack. And that's kind of the goal for everybody, that we get a trial in their hands. So the cost up front, if we were to do that, the only benefit to doing it this way is that you would get your PV up, and basically people would be paying for your PV because you're going to get the money back. So maybe you can't afford the upfront cost, but you're going to get it back, and then you get extra PV, which helps with credits for your leaders retreat contest. And then obviously you get the commission off your PV as well. So And when you put money up front on a product, you tend to push a little bit harder to sell it to get your money back, if that makes sense. So I know not everyone can afford to do that. And I realize if someone's brand new, they're not going to just shell out $100, $200, $300 to get products to turn around and try to, you know, sell sample packs online. I mean, or maybe they would, but I don't expect that from a new ambassador, right? So we're really kind of working out the details still, but we want to kind of like plant that seed in your head so that when we get to the end of June 30th and July 1st comes through and you see it, you see what we're doing, you guys have already like, okay, this is what okay, cool. And you're like planning for it. Like I'm already trying to make pictures of those together so I can make some graphics with them and stuff like that. So just get the ball rolling for everybody. Did I miss anything, Andrea?
No, that was perfect. I think that was really good. And I love that it helps with PV. And also, I know when people buy the active sample, it doesn't count against us for a brand new customer, but the Pink Dream sample might, right? Like the 7-day trial or 3-day trial. So this would alleviate, you know, when someone goes to your site and they buy a trial pack and then they go back to buy like, I don't know, a 30-day bag of Slim. Now they're not considered a new customer. So that kind of ruins it for the Leaders Retreat as well. So this kind of helps with that too. April, Sammy, Chris, Cheryl, and I. So yeah, we did this like a year or two ago with like Block and Slim when all of this kind of came out, and we mailed it to people. I felt like a drug dealer, like mailing drugs in the mail because it was pills. But it was like really like a good, it was a really great turnout. And I just signed somebody up yesterday who was from our 7-day 2 months ago. I think 7 days, or, you know, our trial packs or our sample pack days, they really build people's belief in a shorter amount of time and they get them excited. Yes, it took her 2 months to sign up, but she was having like technical difficulties and didn't want to ask for help. She's like, I didn't want to bother you. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm here, use me, you know? So anyway, these are really good groups to get people in. We have a lot of success with 7 days. Cheryl did a 7-day. I mean, that goes to show you right there, like it could really be amazing for your business because it's a small buy-in to get people kind of in and hooked and see what our culture is about, see what our products are about. So definitely we'll keep you posted on all of that. But I love those ideas. I love with the lean because I'm obsessed with lean. So whenever I'm obsessed with a product, it's so easy for me to sell. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm selling. I'm like, girl, you have to try this because I see you drinking those Costco shakes. They're crap. So anyway, and so she touched on this will help with Leaders Retreat. Well, I wanted to have April and Sammy have earned the top Leaders Retreat prizes the last 2 or 3 years. 2, 3. I can't even keep track. 2. Okay. And so I asked them if they could just share some tips, what they do, how they kind of break it all down. A lot of you are newer, trying to figure it out and get Leaders Retreat. And it's been a slow month. It's across the board. Don't feel bad because I've gotten messages, oh my gosh, it's so slow. You guys, it's across the board, but that's okay. We still have 5 days left in the month. You guys can earn your hemp, earn your active. You could still close it out. Bridget just did a thing where, is it 200 credits? She's going to start a group. You guys know those groups are like really fun and motivating and give ideas, and there's always prizes and giveaways. And I was talking with Cheryl and Bridget and all of them earlier, and we have maybe a surprise up our sleeves for Leaders Retreat too. So you guys definitely want to earn leaders. Don't give up. It's only week 3, right? We have so much more time. So they're going to kind of talk about ideas and how they have earned the top prizes the last 2 years. All right, ladies, whoever wants to go first. I don't know if you can go at the same time.
Okay. No. Yes, you have to earn Leaders Retreat. And sorry, I don't know if you saw me laughing. My son didn't realize I was on a call and he was naked right here. I'm like, hello. So that's why I was laughing. But yes, you have to earn Leaders Retreat. Who here is going to earn Leaders Retreat? Okay. Like, who here has more than 100 points right now? Not me. Okay. And I'm still going to earn it. Okay. We're all going to earn this trip, you guys. And you have to get to Leaders Retreat. My very first event with Plexus was Leaders Retreat. I was actually, when the contest started, I was a silver ambassador. And I earned Leaders Retreat, and then I actually earned like some other prizes to go with it, like some cash and and the Glass Cactus, which is not an award. We thought it was a major award, and it wasn't. It was a reception. But I won a Glass Cactus reception, and April earned it too, but she couldn't be there because she was having Grayson, and that's like the only excuse is like you're actually in labor, right? So we earned Leaders Retreat, and not only did we earn Leaders Retreat, but during the contest I went gold. September, after the contest, I went senior gold. October, I went Ruby, okay? Because we busted our butts and worked really hard, and then April was right behind me and went Ruby right after me. And same thing, and she actually would have ranked up at Leaders Retreat, but she wasn't with us, so she went senior gold in October. So it puts you into momentum, especially the way that it is done right now. Like, you have to earn this by building your team. That's how you have to do it. You have to develop silvers. You have to personally sponsor. You have to get those $199 welcome kits. Like, that's really the only way to do it. You have to do it. And all that's going to do is put you into momentum and get you to that next level that you want to be at, if not 2 levels, you know? What else do I want to say? It's San Diego. Who doesn't love San Diego? Okay, I'm from Southern California. It's only an hour from my house. I think a lot of you guys too. But San Diego is one of the most beautiful places, and it doesn't even matter. Like, the best part about Leaders Retreat by far is my favorite. You think convention is awesome? Wait till you get to Leaders Retreat. The training at Leaders Retreat is like above and beyond the training at convention, and you are surrounded by not 12,000 people, 1,200 people, okay? So think about that. I have made some of the best friends of my life at Leaders Retreat, sideline sisters, like people who are not on my team. And those relationships are formed at Leaders Retreat because these people are all working their butts off just like you. They can't just pay $89 and go. Like, because I feel like, I mean, there's all across the board, so many people, you're going to meet amazing people at convention, but anybody can go. The only way to get to Leaders Retreat is to earn that. So you know that these are people that you want to surround yourself with. These are the people that are working hard and that will hold you accountable. These are the friends that you want to make. And for me, I know people were like, oh my gosh, it's San Diego. Why would I want to earn it? It's San Diego. First of all, because you don't have to pay for a flight to go to Orlando, because I was done paying for flights going to Orlando and taking out that red eye and losing a whole day there and then a whole day back with my family. Like, it was awful. And I had to pay for childcare. But let me tell you this. So I know people are like, oh, but the cruise. And it's like, it's not a cruise. Okay. By far, my favorite Leaders Retreat was Orlando. And that was my favorite. It was amazing. We were at the Gaylord, I think, or the Marriott. I can't even remember, but it was amazing. And Texas was amazing. It's not about the place. It's about the people. So don't just get yourself there. Get your downline there. Pick a downline and be like, look, we're doing this. We're going together. Okay. We're going to Leaders Retreat, because the only thing better than you earning it is you helping someone to earn it, because I'm telling you, it's like the most amazing. And I think April's going to talk a little bit more about how everybody can earn this, and everybody should make a plan to earn it, I think. Right, April?
Well, I feel like there's not much left for me to say. But I think that when you go for contests like Leaders Retreat, my biggest thing is sit down with your upline, sit down with, your closest jewels, somebody that can help you, and calculate how many points you need to earn the trip yourself. So like Sammy said, I don't know where y'all are at with points. I am very low on my Leaders Retreat points, but I'm ready to get to work. And my game plan is always to earn the trip itself all by myself, right? So calculate what I need to do, how much PV I have to have, how many people I need to sponsor, how many new customers I need, and then help my team to break it down for themselves as well so that they can earn the trip. And so anything you earn above the trip that your team did for you, that's fluff, right? But just don't get in that mindset that is, well, I can't earn Leaders Retreat. I don't have a team. There's no one on my team working their business. I don't have anybody interested in the business yet. that doesn't matter. Like Sammy said, when we first joined, we jumped right into a leaders retreat contest, and we were like, oh, this contest? Oh, that's fun. And we didn't have a whole lot going on yet. We were just silver when it started. So I think that that's my biggest thing. Just get in the right mindset and calculate the points and just blinders on. Don't wait till the last month to push for it, because number one, spaces fill. And number two, you'll be super bummed if you miss it by like 100 points. So I guess that's my biggest tip.
Yeah, and spaces fill, like set your goal and calculate your points to earn it on the 15th of, what is last month, August? On the 15th of August, because you do not want to be on that waiting list. You don't want to be on that waiting list. Just get yourself in there. Just get yourself in there.
My Sammy's saying the 15th of August is that's when commissions post, and that's when people rank points come up. Everybody that went silver in July, all those credits add up, and that's when it's all added to your number, and that's when it's just like go time. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, I agree, and it just fills up like so fast. Last year I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? It just happened so fast, and it did fill up, and if it does fill up, you do also get an option for the $500, right? Not an option, you get the $500 if you're not able to go. And so I looked up the hotel that it's at, and I wish I had the name right in front of me, but I looked it up online because I'm like, I want to see where this joint's at. And you guys, it is beautiful. It's like 4.5 stars. The view is just all water. Like, it is beautiful. And I've been to San Diego. I've been to SeaWorld, like Old Town. Like, I haven't experienced San Diego Plexus style. And you guys, if you were at convention, you saw Plexus style or you saw the pictures, like, there's no expense spared. Like, they go above and beyond and make you feel like royalty. And it is such a smaller group that you get more intimate time with jewels in the company, trainers in the company, the execs in the company. Like, they're like Mickey Mouse. They stand there and you come up and you take your picture and they talk to you. It is just so amazing. And if you had FOMO while we were at convention, don't have FOMO about Leaders Retreat. You guys have to be there. It is so, so amazing. Anything else you guys wanted to add? That was it, right? Okay. I forgot to mention before, when you're signing 3 this month, those 3 people get 3 codes in their emails too. Well, everybody gets codes. All of June and July, anybody who signs up with a welcome pack will get emailed 3 codes to use. And so maybe they don't want to use them, but we want to, right? Like, we want to bless others with $40 off. So Ashley Walker has signed up 7 people in the last 48 hours because her team, she's helping them get to silver, use these codes. And here's the message that she's sending out. I'll read it off to you. She's messaged back and forth, and then she says, I also wanted to tell you that Plexus has emailed you a special code. It can be used 3 times for a free membership to Plexus for a year. It's amazing. So I wanted to see if you would like some help getting a few people doing this with you for accountability. It's pretty easy to do, and you can help cover the cost of your products. Is that something you'd be interested in? Pretty easy to do. Want some accountability. How would you like to cover the cost of your products? Maybe they say no, right? If they do, if they say sure, then I get in a 3-way message with all their peeps. If they say no, so what that means is, like, if they have anybody interested, or if you have anybody interested, you can do a 3-way message with your direct upline. You don't have a direct upline, you have a direct upline above them. Okay, you guys, you're not alone in this gig. I'm here to help you. Cheryl's here to help you. April and Sammy are here to help you. Use your people right above you if you don't have a direct sponsor. I mean, Sherry's my adopted level 1, you know what I mean? You want to connect people. Okay, but if they say no, okay, no worries. I just wanted to ask, since you don't have any interest in using them, do you mind sharing your code with me? I can definitely put it to use. Simple, right? I've asked for codes from people and they're like, no, I'm not going to use them, and they send them my way. I'm able to help people use them. So just an idea. I can post this below in our Zoom. I know I said that really fast. Once I post the Zoom, I'll put it in the comments. So I wanted to do that. I love how Sammy said, pick a downline and run with them. They said this at convention, and it really stuck with me, and it sounds so dumb because we've said it plenty of times, but run with your runners. Meaning, run with the people that want to do this, that are showing up in your business, not the people that you have to constantly beg to post, that you have to constantly beg to do anything or jump on a call or three-way chat. If people want to do this, yes, we all need inspiration and motivation and maybe a little help with posting. I don't mind doing that at all, but when I'm begging people, they've got to want it for themselves, right? So run with those people that are posting, that are showing up in their businesses, that are asking for help, you know, that want to do the work and want to get to the next level, because you're only one person. And a lot of you have kids, a lot of you work. So run with your runners, pick a downline. You have one, you have two, link arms with them, get in a group chat with the three of you or the two of you in your upline, and just run together, and you can earn Leaders Retreat. I love how she said they earned it as a silver. I was a silver my first year. I had less than 20 people on my team. I earned Leaders Retreat, you guys. You can do it. It's all right up here. You keep saying, oh, it's hard. You're making it hard. You're stopping yourself from achieving the goal of earning Leaders Retreat. Sorry. But it's true. Like, we slow ourselves down, right? Like, we tell ourselves we're not worthy, or we can't do it, or, oh, I don't know if that's possible for me. Got to get rid of the head trash, because mindset over strategy any day. And if we don't have the right mindset, you won't earn it. You're right. You're proving yourself right. But you can prove yourself wrong and change those daily thoughts and that daily mindset. And I think one thing that I want to touch on too for Leaders Retreat, if you rank up during this time, you get those extra credits. I don't know what it is offhand, but if you go gold, you go senior gold, you go ruby, so much can happen, you guys, with those $199 packs. It's instant. I was talking to Cassie Rainey. She just went diamond 2 months ago. She was emerald for 2.5 years. Okay, 2.5 years. In February, her team went sapphire. 2 months later, they went diamond. So much can happen in such a short amount of time. It's momentum. It's $199 packs. It's mindset. And I'm talking to myself right now because I can see myself. I have goals too, you guys. I was just talking to my business coach today, and she kind of broke it down for me. She's like, this is what you guys need to get to diamond. We need about 500 more people ordering a month. Sounds like a lot, but then it doesn't. Like, we have, you know, over 3,000, I don't even know, signed up on our team. Not everybody's ordering. So we can recruit those people, but we've got to keep them. So 500 people, I think we could do it by September. Throwing it out there, putting the goals out there, you say it, right? You're more likely to achieve it. So if you guys are in to, like, link arms, you guys hit your goals, our team hits our goals, your leaders hit their goals, we could do this together, but we can't do it alone, right? They say, like, united we stand, divided we fall. And if we're not all united, pushing together, and just, we're going to have days where we're like, I don't know if I can do it. We need our friend over here, like, girl, you got this, or friend, we can do this, you know, like, it's a team effort. And so, so many have asked me at convention, how close are we? How close are we? And you guys, I don't like sharing that kind of stuff because it scares me. It's like, oh, or I'm embarrassed. Like, we're not as close as I would like to be honest. Like, I feel like, gosh, we've been Sapphire team for over 2 years. And that's a great place to be stuck at. Don't get me wrong, but I'm ready for that next moment, right? You guys deserve to be ready for your next moment too. And I feel like because I'm not ready mentally, that I've held you guys back. I don't know if that's true or not. Just subconsciously, that's in my mindset. Like, gosh, I'm holding them back because I'm holding myself back. Speed of the leader, speed of the team, right? So anyway, that's the goal for September 2019. But I believe in you guys. I know each one of you on this call have goals. I'm looking at all of you right now, and I'm seeing your next rank ups, and I know you can do it, and I know this team is capable of amazing things. We have incredible products. This new active, I think, is just going to blow it out of the park because it's instant. Anything I missed, or any questions you guys have?
I just want to say I am so proud of you for putting that out there, Andrea. I have been waiting for you to do that, and I am so proud of you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
So,
Catherine. You're so supportive. I just love our team, and I'm so thankful for all of you. And I know we can do it. And so I'm putting it out there. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I will put the recording on the team page, and then I'll post this, what I just said, underneath in the comments. And I love you all. All right. Good night.